the quarantine, I think I really validated something I've always known about myself, which was that I enjoy being alone. And it's so weird because there's like a really huge part of me that enjoys family, community, and time with people, other humans, loved ones. But then there's another part of me that there's a strong, visceral, primal desire to be alone, often, daily, in balance to being with people. And I realized that there's like a lot of different names, and labels that we give ourselves to understand introvert, ambivert, INFJ, I don't know, processor, manifester. Like, to be really honest with you, none of those things resonate for me because I tend to prefer to move in and out of labeling. I always have, even as a child. I don't like the commitment of or the attachment that comes with saying I'm this way, and that's just what I enjoy. It's pleasurable for me to move like the air, through, in, out, through all different types of experiences and adventures. So it does not serve me to find a name to label myself with so I can understand myself better. I like to understand myself in the infinite impulses and desires that I have. I really prefer to understand myself in that way. And so understanding myself that way honestly takes a lot of time. Alone time. Quiet alone time. Times when I'm really honoring this desire as not a judgment of myself, but an actual part of my process in making decisions about life. I'd like to spend time alone doing that. I like to spend the time with God. And I understand that it's not, it just allows me to slow down the time. I understand that there will be a moment that I would want to act and move. But the acorn, the seed of an oak tree, right? This big, huge tree, it knows exactly. It knows exactly when, where, what, why it is to become the oak. With no question. I wouldn't question it. Me personally, I wouldn't question the seed of an oak on how it would become an oak, especially seeing all the oak trees. Like, wow, they got some real knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and intelligence on becoming an oak tree. Who am I to say otherwise? So, as I plant the seeds internally of who and what I am becoming, there is no one outside of me, really, in that process that can question that, period. I mean, I know you're like, well, what about, the expert on, that seed that's growing with them is them becoming who they are. Bill Gates' seed was for Bill Gates. It wasn't for Kimberly Sims. I can admire that, just like as I look into all the trees They're different trees, and I admire them. And they're collectively very valuable to our planet. But on an individual basis, really understanding the vibration and how that energy vibrates for individual trees, it's beautiful. It's beautiful to see that individuality. And they're not going to maybe be the same. Even the ones that are the same, they're in a different place, the different area. And so I say all that to say, when the doubt, the natural doubt, when doubt, it's not natural, actually, but it's a trauma response. Doubt is a trauma response. I know. It's not natural. Babies are not born with doubt. I've seen 4 of them come into this world, just intimately along mine. But we don't come into this world with doubt. We acquire it. So it's not natural. I will say that. And however, when that acquired doubt arises on my becoming, I myself, as I look out at all the trees, that we are individual